so explosive. Is this especially good measuring stick pair of I know they maybe all are, but are these especially good measuring stick the way you guys are?
Yeah, I mean, they all, like I said, they all present different challenges. We played two of the top three transition teams, with San Antonio early and then the other night, but historically, last year they were one of the top transition team. I think they're 7 right now, but it'll be a good test for us. A lot of high-level players that had some success over the last few years, and Sabonis, Fox, and those guys that he plays, they give us all different challenges. So, I wouldn't say they're a measuring stick any more than anybody else. 5 games into it, we're trying to learn about ourselves and build the right habits. So, we just want to see growth regardless of who we play.
Obviously, Alperen Şengün draws a lot of the Nikola Jokic comparisons, but there's also some similarities in his game to Sabonis. Kind of what does this matchup mean between those two guys, and what are you looking for out of Alperen specifically in these next couple of games?
A good test for him. Another tough-nosed player that the similarities, like you mentioned, are guys that initiate the offense, handle a ton. They are the number 1 DHO team, and that's him a lot of times up top finding guys. And so, it's a good test for him. And regardless, we want to measure ourselves against good teams, good matchups for guys, and this is a guy that you have to kind of bring your hard hat with. He's going to play a physical style of ball. So we talked about him today, and Alperen knows the challenge that's there. And he's, although Fox is their pace and their main handler, he's a lot of initiating himself. So be a good challenge for him.
Do you think because they play such a similar style, all the dribble handoffs, all those actions that they run through Sabonis, similar to the way you guys run things through Şengün, does that make him better equipped to defend those actions?
Yeah, I mean, you would think so. Shooters know what shooters do a lot, and he's doing a lot of similar things to Alperen. The post-up is the main thing. Obviously, trying to take away his strengths in there, but he's a big piece of what they do, and Alpy does some similarities with the way he kind of calms us down in the post, and so good test for him regardless. Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox is dealing with an ankle injury, so he's probably going to miss at least one of the upcoming games. Is there a challenge of preparing for a team when their best player is out versus preparing for them with them?
I would say some teams have a natural letdown when guys are missing, but they're such an explosive team that it's not playing any different without them. You bring in a guy like Malik Monk, who's another athletic fast scorer, and so we don't take it any different or any more lightly because he's out. And so for us, if their style of play changed drastically without him out, that'd be one thing, but they're still playing the same way. And Monk has been great with him.
As Tari Eason continues to make his way back, what is this team been missing without him in the first couple of games?
50-50 balls. He's a guy that kind of comes up with everything all the time and a great offensive rebounder, but just some grit and toughness that he brings. And I think that physicality would obviously be beneficial for our group. And so he just does some things that are very instinctual and natural for him. And so a lot of we stressed over these first 4 games of us not getting certain balls. And I think we were better last game in that. We showed some clips of that, but Tari's the guy that cleans all that stuff up. If there's a crowd, he usually comes out with the ball a lot of times, so we'll welcome that back for sure.
Have you been given any update on his progress or timetable?
No, nothing new. He's going through his rehab, doing a little bit more every day, but as far as the timetable, it's still the same.